Thank you for the lift, Chad. Good night. What's so funny?
Your moms would flip out if she knew I drove you home tonight. Because I sure know she don't want me hanging out with her daughters. Scared I'm gonna corrupt you or something.
She's just looking out for us.
Oh, and she's doing that all right. I mean, she even picked out your date for the hospital benefit. And what happened? Huh? What happened? He got so loaded, he couldn't even drive you home. Now, what is that? You tell me, huh? Is that poetic justice? What, irony? You know, if your mom didn't have such a uptight upbringing, she could have seen straight off that that Mark guy could not be trusted.
She made one mistake. Big deal.
Well, sometimes one mistake is all it takes. You know, Whitney, if you just would get out from behind that tennis racket and start looking for love yourself, you're gonna wind up making the same bad judgment as your mom's.
Well, don't worry about me.
You've lost out on a whole lot of life, Whitney. And I think you should start making up for what you've been missing. Some other time. Right now, I gotta drop off Mark's car behind the book cafe.
You want to know something, Chad? You are much worse than Mark. Because that fool will probably call me tomorrow and ask me to forgive him for drinking too much. But what is your excuse?
Excuse for what?
Your behavior. Teasing me. Trying to see if you can turn me on and then laughing at me.
wasn't trying
You
to
think it's all
tease
just
you.
a big game, don't you?
Oh, so you admit I turned you on?
You don't do anything of the sort.
Oh, really? You sure about that?
You know, I have had it with your posing and strutting around and staring into my eyes like you were the sexiest man alive. You are so full of yourself, you are practically choking.
Look, all I'm trying to do, Whitney, is make you realize that you need a man in your life. And soon. Before you start climbing the walls.
If I ever do want a man in my life, you won't make the final cut. In fact, you wouldn't even pass the physical.
Ooh, ouch.
What's going on? You're both dressed up. Were you on a date?
A date? With him?
No way.
Get serious, Simone, please.
Then what's going on?
Well, the guy that I did have a date with got too drunk to take me home. And Chad happened to be DJing at the benefit, and he offered to give me a lift. Now he's gonna run along and take my dates car to the book cafe.
Okay. Well, now that you're here, would you like
No,
a coffee?
Chad is
before you-
leaving. Thank you.
You know, Simone, do your sister a favor. Throw her in a cold shower. Could've sworn I closed up and shut off all the lights. Check it out. You're Julian Crane.
Yes, guilty as charged.
Yeah, I've seen your picture in the paper.
As long as it wasn't on the wall of the post office.
What are you doing here, Mr. Crane?
Well, I might ask you the same question, and I would if I knew your name.
Chad Harris.
But how do you do, Mr. Harris? And what do you do that would bring you down here?
Ooh, I work part-time for Beth. She's the owner.
Beth. She runs the place, but actually Crane Industries owns it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, anyway, I just came here to drop something off, and, you know, I saw the light on and just wanted to come and check it out, make sure it wasn't a burglar or something.
Oh, conscientious employee.
And why are you here?
Well, I came here to check on a book I needed rather urgently, so...
No problem.
Ah, I won't keep you any longer, Chuck.
Chad.
Chad. You have a very good evening.
Yeah, you too.
Chad.
Coach Russell, Chief Bennett. Something going on?
Yeah, we got a call about a possible break-in at the Book Cafe. I guess it was just you working late.
Not really.
No?
So it wasn't you that turned on the light?
Well, I was just dropping off that fool's car. You know, Whitney's date. I can't believe he got drunk.
What? Who got drunk?
Mark, Whitney's date. Oh, she didn't tell you?
No, I haven't seen Whitney. I've been at the Bennett's. So what happened?
Well, nothing too bad. I mean, just Mark got a little too wasted to drive, so I drove her home.
Chad, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's why I'm here. And told him I'd drop off his car by the Book Cafe.
So you just got here?
Yeah.
But the neighbor that called about the light was about 20 minutes ago.
Well, yeah. Well, I saw the light on when I drove up, and I went inside to check it out. Found somebody there. Julian Crane.
So what was he doing in there, Chad?
Well, he said he was looking for a book, but, yo, I know he's got a woman in there. I mean, I saw her hiding behind something.
Man's a pig. To go behind his wife's back like that. What kind of woman would be involved with a man like Julian?
Well, I wouldn't know that. And like I said, she was hiding. I could only see her feet. I mean, she had some nice looking shoes on, that's all I could tell you. Well, anyway, I better get going.
Good night, Chad.
Hey, Chad. Thanks again.
Sure.
All right. What are you doing, TC?
I'm going inside. I'm gonna put Julian on the spot. Give him a little reminder that he's no better than anybody else.